Welcome to Purple Trading. My name is Pepa Zeman and today I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily open your real trading account, sometimes referred to as a live account. Setting up a live account is a real step into the real world of trading the financial markets. So if you are new to trading, you should pay close attention to a few things. The first is the documentation, that is the part of the registration process. I recommend reading it. This is because you will find our terms of service, which will help you better understand the rules and obligations associated with using a trading account. Once you have read all the documents thoroughly, you can tick the declaration. And while we are on the subject of checking things off, take a moment to agree to our privacy policy. Your privacy and security are extremely important to us at Purple Trading. That's why in this documentation we commit to process and protect them with the utmost care. After you have dealt with all the documentation, we'll ask you to fill in basic personal information, including a telephone number. Please be sure to enter this with the appropriate international dialing code. This will complete the first page of the registration form regarding basic personal information. You can then move on and begin to go through the details of your trading account setup. On the next page, you will first select the currency you wish to trade in. You can choose between several currencies such as Czech crowns, euros, pounds, dollars or polski zloty. Choose the currency that best suits your trading needs. Either way, once you have completed the registration process, you will be able to open additional accounts in different currencies within your PurpleZone client area. If you have been assigned a tax identification number, fill it in here. If you are not sure what to fill in this field, feel free to leave it blank. The TIN should be entered by clients who work as self-employed. This is a requirement of our regulator to more accurately identify and therefore protect the client. In any case, please do not fill in the traditional VAT number here. The following question may sound strange, but answering is mandatory. As a regulated broker, we must do everything possible to ensure that our services are not misused for illegal purposes. Therefore, if you are a politically exposed person or a US person under FATCA, it's important to mention this. This is so that we can carry out further appropriate checks. When answering the above question, but also throughout the registration process, it's important to provide us with truthful and as accurate information as possible. Otherwise, complications may arise and the process of registering and activating your trading account may be prolonged. By completing the second page of the form, you have set up your trading account for final approval. Now comes the questions from the so-called investment questionnaire. These can sometimes be asked in an over-the-top manner, but as a regulated broker we have to ask them. This is the only way we can tailor our services to you and not expose you to unnecessary risk. The investment questionnaire, which you will find on the third page of the registration form, is important to understand your investment experience, knowledge and risk tolerance. This section is not only a legal requirement, but also helps us ensure that the services we offer you are suitable for your investment objectives and experience. Therefore, I strongly encourage you to read all questions carefully while checking your answers for possible typos. This is because any ambiguities may unnecessarily prolong the entire registration process. If you are unsure of the meaning of a question, you can usually find a more detailed description of it here on the left side. We'll start with personal and financial questions. Here we'll be interested in questions such as your highest level of education, your occupation, and your overall financial situation, including your annual income and savings. This information helps us better understand your financial context. Other questions will be less sensitive and will ask about your previous investment experience. This includes your experience with products such as Forex, CFDs, ETFs, and more. It's important to remain honest here so that we can ensure you are not exposed to risk that you do not understand or that do not fit your investment profile. We'll also ask you about your risk tolerance and your investment objectives. This helps us determine what type of investment, product, and strategies are most appropriate for you. In order to maintain maximum protection for the client and ourselves, we must also ask about the origin of your finances and how you plan to fund your trading account. This will help us to meet basic security requirements on anti-money laundering. Then you just need to fill in the remaining information such as how long you plan to invest, whether we have any financial dependence, and select a personal investment objective. We have reached the end of the investment questionnaire and now you need to choose which strategy from the picture you are most comfortable with, and you will do the same for the second picture. Completing the investment questionnaire is standard procedure with any regulated broker. And it's proof that the broker cares about ensuring that your trading experience is safe, transparent and relevant to your needs. Before you submit your completed investment questionnaire, we will ask you about your preferred method of depositing funds into your account. Here, you don't have to worry about choice, as you will be able to deposit using a method other than the one you have selected once you have registered. I can definitely recommend depositing by card, which is free of charge, and if you send a scan of the card itself during this registration, it will be done almost instantly once the registration is approved. Before we get to the evaluation of the investment questionnaire, on the next page it's time to test your knowledge of trading and investing. You can help us with this by answering a few additional questions. You've completed the questionnaire, the supplementary questions too. Now it's time to find out which of our products and services are suitable for you. Depending on your risk profile, you can choose from a wide range of services from classic trading to investments in so-called strategies traded by professional traders to passive investments in the form of ETF portfolios. We are almost there. Now all you have to do is fill in the last page of our registration form. This will verify your identity. Again, this step is necessary to meet regulatory requirements and is essential to ensure the security of your account. First, you will need to fill in information such as your city of birth, nationality and passport or ID number, which will correspond with the document we'll then need to send electronically. You will then need to fill in the address where you live, i.e. street, city, postcode and country. This doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent address, but again, it should be where you receive your regular bills, for example, or the address you have on your bank statements. We will then ask you to send these documents yourself, specifically a copy of your ID and proof of address. If you wish to speed up the application process as much as possible, I recommend uploading all the documents at once. However, if you know that you don't have all the documents at hand, you can choose to upload them later and then send them all at once to support@purple-trading.com. Alternatively, you can upload these documents to the link that will be sent to your email after you have submitted your registration. The ID card or passport mentioned above can be used as a proof of identity. No other document, such as a driving license, can be used. Before uploading a scan, make sure that the copy of the document is legible, in color, and all the necessary information and all four corners of the document are clearly visible. You should always send both sides and send them as an image, as a JPG or PNG or PDF. The next step is to provide proof of your address. This can be a recent utility bill, such as water, electricity, gas, telephone or internet. Or you can choose a bank statement that clearly states your address. This document should be up to date, no more than 6 months old. All include your name, address, date of issue and the issuer's logo. All other sensitive data can of course be covered up. Again, you should send the whole page of the document without cropping, e.g. as a PDF or as a PNG or JPG image, not a screenshot. Optionally, you can upload a double-sided copy of your credit card when registering, especially if you plan to deposit funds in this way. Again, it's important that all the details are clear and legible, and it's sufficient to show the first 6 and last 4 digits of the card, the signature and the expire date. At the same time, please cover or electronically grease the CVV code before submitting. The format can again be PDF or image. I would also like to mention that we do not accept prepaid and virtual cards or crypto cards. The identify verification process will help us make sure that you are indeed the person opening an account with us and that there has been no identify fraud, for example. Purple Trading is fully regulated broker, and as such we take the utmost care to ensure the security of our clients and the protection of their personal information. Once we have successfully completed these steps, your account will be ready for activation. Once you have completed the registration and verified your identity, you will receive a confirmation email to send your live account application. At that point, we'll begin evaluating your application as soon as possible. If you choose to upload your documents later, you can click here to upload your documents directly via this link in the email. The time it takes to process your application from submission may vary, but you can expect to hear from us within 1 business day at most. If you still do not receive any email, please contact our customer support at support@purple-trading.com. You will receive a confirmation email once your request has been approved. In this email, you will find all the information you need to log into the PurpleZone, your client zone, for the first time. PurpleZone is a client zone that we have built to make it easier to manage your trading accounts and investments. You can open other trading accounts, send funds to them, or withdraw any profits from them. You can also use PurpleZone to connect to investment products such as strategies or ETF portfolios. However, this client zone can do so much more, which is why they have dedicated a separate video tutorial to it. You can find the link to it in the description of this video. But for now, let's go back to the confirmation email you received. In it, you will also find your login details for the MetaTrader 4 platform, including your bank details for making your first deposit. To log into the MetaTrader 4 platform itself, download and install the platform and enter the information from the email during the login process, specifically the trading account number, the created password, and selecting the Purple Trading 04 live server. However, if you would like to create another trading account and perhaps use the cTrader platform on it, you can do so in the aforementioned PurpleZone. If you need any advice at any time, our support team is here to help. You can contact us via live chat on our website, by email at support@purple-trading.com, or by phone. You can find the number on our website in the contact section. Also, remember to follow our social media for the latest updates and educational content. That's all from me. Thank you for your trust, and I wish you a successful trading start with Purple Trading.